Most people think that leg pain, cramps, or that heavy, aching feeling in the calves is simply part of growing older. But medical research shows something surprising. These symptoms are not always about age. They are often the body's way of signaling changes in blood circulation, hidden inflammation inside the vessels, or loss of muscle strength that could be slowed or even reversed. I've met countless older adults, patients, parents, grandparents, who ignored these early warnings, believing they were harmless until the discomfort began to limit their daily life, struggling to climb stairs, waking up at night with painful spasms, or even losing confidence in walking. The good news is science is now clear. Simple, everyday foods can play a role in calming inflammation, improving blood flow, and strengthening joints and muscles. Today, we'll uncover 6 foods you may already have at home that could make a real difference. Before we go deeper, let me ask you this. Have you or someone in your family noticed that the legs feel heavy after only a short walk, or that muscles seem smaller and weaker than before? Maybe climbing stairs leaves you breathless, or night cramps wake you unexpectedly. These are not simply normal aging. They are early signs of poor circulation, hidden inflammation, and nutritional gaps that quietly reduce mobility. Many older adults try to stay active, eat what they believe is healthy, and still face the silent decline. That's because the problem is not always exercise, it is often what fuels the body. Science now shows that certain foods have powerful effects on circulation, muscle strength, and inflammation. They are not exotic or expensive. In fact, they may already sit in your kitchen. Over the next minutes, I'll walk you through 6 specific foods that can change the way your legs feel, helping you stay active and independent longer. Let's begin with the root causes of leg pain in older adults, because understanding why is just as important as knowing what to eat. Research shows that as we age, blood vessels stiffen, reducing circulation to the lower limbs. At the same time, low-grade inflammation builds up in joints and muscles, making every step feel heavier. Add to this the natural decline of muscle mass, called sarcopenia, and the legs become more vulnerable to cramps, weakness, and fatigue. I've seen this pattern countless times in clinic. Older adults who stay active, yet feel their legs giving up on them. It's not because they're doing something wrong, but because the body's repair systems slow down with age. The hidden risk is ignoring these early warnings until mobility is severely limited. But here's the hopeful part. Foods that target circulation, muscle, and inflammation can slow this process. The first on our list may surprise you. A creamy fruit often overlooked for its deeper benefits. Food number 1 is the avocado. Most people know it as a trendy toast topping, but medically it is far more than that. Avocados are loaded with potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals essential for healthy muscle contraction and relaxation. Without them, cramps become more frequent, especially at night. Beyond minerals, avocados contain healthy monounsaturated fats that directly support blood vessel health, improving circulation to the legs. I've met many older patients who added half an avocado to their daily meals and noticed less stiffness in the calves and easier walking within weeks. Science supports this. Studies show avocados help reduce inflammation markers in the blood, which means less silent damage to joints and vessels. Think of it as a natural anti-inflammatory pill that also nourishes muscles. For seniors who fear heavy medications, avocado offers a safe, delicious alternative, and the best part, it's versatile, fitting into breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The second food is one you probably already eat, but may not realize how powerful it is for your legs: the banana. Often dismissed as just a quick snack, bananas are actually one of the richest natural sources of potassium. This single mineral regulates the delicate balance of fluid inside and outside your muscle cells, preventing those painful spasms that wake you up at night. But here's what many overlook. Potassium also helps lower excess sodium in the body, reducing fluid retention and swelling in the ankles and calves. I've seen older adults who struggled with tight shoes by evening, only to find relief after increasing potassium intake through bananas. They also provide quick natural energy, ideal for keeping seniors active without spikes and crashes in blood sugar. Think of the banana as a portable muscle protector, simple, inexpensive, and widely available. It's one of the easiest tools you can use daily to keep your legs moving freely. Now let's move to food number 3, pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas. These tiny seeds might look insignificant, but they are nutritional powerhouses. They contain magnesium, zinc, and healthy plant-based omega-3s, all crucial for muscle relaxation, nerve function, and joint repair. Many older adults are unknowingly low in magnesium, which can trigger persistent cramps and restless legs at night. By adding just a small handful of pumpkin seeds to your diet daily, you provide the body with minerals that medications often cannot replace. Myonerdinlice. Studies show that zinc also plays a role in reducing inflammation and supporting tissue healing, which is especially important for aging joints. I've seen patients who swapped processed snacks for pumpkin seeds and noticed fewer cramps within weeks. Plus, these seeds help maintain healthy cholesterol levels, protecting the blood vessels that carry oxygen to your legs. Small but mighty, pumpkin seeds are like medicine hidden inside a crunchy, satisfying bite. Food number 4 is the purple sweet potato, sometimes called the ubi ungu. Beyond its beautiful color, this root is rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation at the cellular level. For older adults, that means less stiffness in joints and better protection against oxidative stress, which accelerates muscle aging. Unlike regular potatoes, purple sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, fueling your legs for walking or climbing stairs without sudden fatigue. I've met many families in Asia and the Pacific Islands who use purple sweet potatoes as a staple food, and their elders often remain active well into their 70s and 80s. Scientific studies confirm that anthocyanins improve circulation by protecting blood vessel walls, almost like giving your arteries a shield against damage. And because they are naturally high in fiber, they also help regulate blood sugar, another hidden factor behind leg weakness. Truly, this colorful root is food as medicine. Food number 5 is mackerel, a humble, oily fish often overlooked in favor of salmon, but scientifically just as powerful, sometimes more. Mackerel is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation in blood vessels and joints, improving circulation all the way down to the calves and feet. For seniors dealing with swelling, stiffness, or recurring cramps, these fatty acids act like natural lubricants, keeping vessels flexible and muscles nourished. I've seen remarkable changes in patients who included oily fish like mackerel twice a week, less leg heaviness, improved stamina, even better balance. Beyond omega-3s, mackerel is also rich in vitamin D and protein, both critical for preserving muscle mass that naturally declines with age. Think of it as a dual-action food, protecting your circulation, while also maintaining the strength of the very muscles you rely on to stay mobile. Affordable, accessible, and deeply restorative, mackerel deserves a place on every plate. The 6th and final food might surprise you because it isn't solid at all. It's warm water. Many older adults underestimate the role of hydration in leg health, yet dehydration is a hidden trigger for cramps, fatigue, and poor circulation. As we age, the body's natural thirst signal becomes weaker, so seniors often drink far less than they need. Warm water in particular helps relax blood vessels, improve digestion, and ease stiffness in muscles and joints. I've seen patients who thought they needed more supplements when in fact simply drinking 2 to 3 cups of warm water throughout the day relieved their nighttime cramps. Warm fluids also support kidney function, flushing out excess salts that contribute to swelling in the feet and ankles. Think of warm water as the simplest circulation booster, available everywhere with no cost and no side effects. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is the most basic thing we overlook. Now that we've covered the 6 foods, the question is, how do you actually use them in daily life? Knowing what helps is only half the battle. The real impact comes from consistent habits. For example, starting your morning with half an avocado on whole grain toast provides healthy fats and potassium before your day begins. A banana in the afternoon can prevent the dip in energy that often leads to muscle fatigue. A handful of pumpkin seeds as a snack supplies magnesium, while purple sweet potatoes at dinner deliver long-lasting energy and antioxidants. Twice a week, mackerel can replace red meat, giving your joints a break from excess inflammation. And throughout the day, sipping warm water keeps circulation flowing. When combined, These foods create a daily rhythm of nourishment, supporting muscles, blood vessels, and joints all at once. It's not about a single miracle bite, it's about steady, science backed fuel for stronger legs. One important tip I share with patients is to combine these foods strategically so they work together rather than in isolation. For instance, pairing avocado with pumpkin seeds in a salad doesn't just taste good, it creates a synergy of healthy fats, minerals, and antioxidants that feed both muscles and circulation. Adding slices of banana to oatmeal made with purple sweet potato offers a steady release of energy while preventing cramps. And serving mackerel with a side of roasted purple sweet potatoes provides protein plus anti-inflammatory protection in the same meal. Wide. Even something as simple as drinking warm water before and after meals can help digestion and blood flow, making nutrients more effective. These are not exotic recipes, just everyday adjustments. The real difference comes from repetition, turning these combinations into routine. Over weeks and months, many older adults notice their legs feeling lighter, stronger, and more reliable for daily activities. But let's pause for a moment and reflect. Have you or your parents ever felt that creeping worry when the legs feel weaker than before, or when balance becomes less steady on the stairs? Many families assume it's just age, but these are subtle warnings of declining circulation and muscle strength. Ignoring them can lead to bigger risks: falls, fractures, or loss of independence. I've spoken with many grandparents who admitted they once brushed off leg cramps until one day even walking to the market became a challenge. That slow loss of mobility doesn't just affect the body, it affects confidence, social life, and overall health. The hopeful news is that by focusing on these 6 foods and consistent hydration, you can reclaim much of that strength. Small daily steps add up to real protection, and science confirms that nutrition remains one of the most powerful tools to preserve independence in later years. Another critical point is that these foods don't just ease pain today. They help prevent the silent progression of vascular and muscular decline that often goes unnoticed. Poor circulation, for example, doesn't always start with severe symptoms. It begins with tired legs, minor swelling, or occasional cramps, and slowly advances until walking even short distances becomes exhausting. Similarly, muscle loss starts subtly: pants fitting looser around the thighs, difficulty rising from a chair before it becomes debilitating. I've seen patients who only recognize the problem when daily activities felt impossible. That's why introducing protective foods early, in your 50s or 60s, is so important. They act as reinforcements, giving your body the nutrients it needs to resist decline. Think of it as building a safety net for your future mobility. By starting now, you're not just treating symptoms. You're investing in years of independence, energy, and freedom to keep moving. Now let's talk about consistency, the factor that makes or breaks results. Many people try a food for a week or two, then stop because they don't feel an instant change. But science shows that the benefits of nutrients build gradually. For example, omega-3s from mackerel need weeks to fully integrate into cell membranes, reducing inflammation steadily over time. Magnesium from pumpkin seeds works best when your body's stores are replenished day after day, not just once in a while. Even hydration with warm water must become a daily practice to prevent cramps and improve circulation. I've watched patients who embraced small, consistent changes, like eating 1 banana daily or replacing snacks with seeds, transform their energy levels within months. It's not about quick fixes or miracle cures. It's about a steady, reliable routine that supports your legs the way regular exercise supports your heart. Consistency is the real secret behind lasting relief. Equally important is variety, because no single food can meet every need. Each of the 6 foods plays a unique role: avocado for healthy fats, banana for potassium, pumpkin seeds for magnesium and zinc, purple sweet potato for antioxidants, mackerel for omega-3s, and warm water for circulation support. When combined, they create a nutritional network that addresses the different causes of leg pain, poor blood flow, inflammation, and muscle weakness. I often encourage patients to rotate these foods through the week so the body receives a broad spectrum of benefits. For example, Monday might start with avocado toast, Tuesday with banana oatmeal, Wednesday with mackerel and purple sweet potato. This approach keeps meals interesting and sustainable. Too often, people abandon healthy habits because they feel repetitive. By mixing and matching, you not only maximize nutrients, but also keep the experience enjoyable, which is the key to turning knowledge into lifelong practice. Let's also consider lifestyle synergy, because food alone, while powerful, works best when combined with gentle movement and daily habits. Simple activities like a 20-minute walk after breakfast or stretching the calves before bed help these nutrients do their job more effectively. For example, magnesium from pumpkin seeds relaxes muscles, but stretching ensures they stay flexible. Omega-3s from mackerel reduce vessel stiffness, but walking boosts blood flow to deliver those fatty acids where they're needed most. Even hydration pairs perfectly with movement. Drinking warm water before a short walk improves circulation immediately. I've seen older adults who combine diet with light activity gain more energy and balance than those who only change their meals. The takeaway is clear. These foods are not isolated solutions, but tools that enhance a holistic approach to aging well. Pairing nutrition with movement creates a powerful foundation for keeping your legs strong and pain-free. There's also an emotional side to this conversation. Many seniors quietly live with leg pain, believing it's inevitable, and over time they stop doing things they once loved, gardening, playing with grandchildren, or simply taking a walk in the park. I've listened to countless families share how a parent's world grew smaller, not because of age itself, but because of the discomfort they ignored. This hidden risk is far more damaging than the cramps. It steals confidence, independence, and joy. But when patients discover that simple foods can ease pain and restore energy, their outlook changes. They feel empowered, no longer at the mercy of pills or decline. I've seen grandparents return to their hobbies, walk with friends again, and smile because their legs support them instead of holding them back. That is the real reward, not just stronger muscles, but a fuller, more vibrant life. Nutrition gives back possibilities once thought lost. Another key point is that these foods are safe and accessible, unlike many medications that can bring side effects or require careful monitoring. For example, potassium from bananas supports heart and muscle function naturally, while omega-3s from mackerel reduce inflammation without the gastrointestinal risks of common painkillers. Of course, diet doesn't replace medical care, but it complements it in ways prescriptions often cannot. I remind patients that every bite is a choice, to fuel decline or to build resilience. Even something as ordinary as sipping warm water instead of sweetened drinks protects circulation and joints. The accessibility matters too. Avocados, bananas, seeds, sweet potatoes, fish, and water are affordable in most parts of the world. There is no need for expensive supplements or exotic superfoods. By choosing wisely from what's already around us, we unlock the body's natural repair systems. That empowerment, using food as daily medicine, is a gift available to everyone. So, how do you start putting this into action today? Begin small. Choose one of the 6 foods and make it part of your next meal. Maybe it's a banana with breakfast or a handful of pumpkin seeds in the afternoon. Tomorrow, add another, perhaps roasted purple sweet potato with dinner. Over the week, include mackerel once or twice and replace sugary drinks with warm water. These steps may sound simple, but together they create powerful momentum. I've seen patients who once felt hopeless about their leg pain regain confidence just by layering these habits gradually. The key is not perfection, but progress. Every small choice builds toward better circulation, stronger muscles, and more flexible joints. Don't wait for severe pain to force change. Start while you can still move freely. The earlier you begin, the more you protect your independence, ensuring that your legs carry you with strength for years ahead. As we close, remember this: leg pain, cramps, and weakness are not just part of aging. They are early warning signs that your circulation, muscles, and joints need attention. The 6 foods we've discussed, avocado, banana, pumpkin seeds, purple sweet potato, mackerel, and warm water, are not exotic cures, but everyday tools backed by science. They reduce inflammation, restore mineral balance, and strengthen the very foundation of mobility. I've seen how these simple changes give seniors their freedom back, allowing them to walk with confidence, climb stairs without fear, and enjoy life more fully. Now it's your turn. Ask yourself, which of these foods can you add to your plate today? And if you've experienced leg cramps or stiffness, share your story in the comments. It may inspire someone else to take action. Because health isn't about big miracles, it's about small, consistent choices that protect your independence for years to come.